What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Stadium Creator. Starting things off with this awesome looking stadium. I think they did a really good job on this one. I mean, all of the scenery, the terrain, everything about it looks so great. Taking a look at it from home plate, I mean, that just looks so fantastic. Again, the mountains, the terrain, everything about that looks awesome. And then over here in the background, they have a nice little city, or a town, you should say. And then you have a practice baseball field over here as well. Overall, it's a really nice stadium. I think they did a really good job with all the detail and the terrain. Great job. Here's the next stadium we're taking a look at. Another one with great scenery and great terrain as well. You can see all the trees around the stadium. You can see the mountains or the hills in the background. They did a really good job on that. Starting things off in right field, you got the nice little road coming along here with a parking lot here and here. Over here, you have a nice little deck. Awesome spot to watch the game right here. I would love that. That looks really nice. Nice little playground for children and a couple concessions. Over here in right field, you got some empty bleachers, more umbrella seating, and you also have some batting cages right behind there. Bunch of trees, the road over here, and a football stadium as well. Overall, a really good job on the stadium. Here's the next one we are taking a look at. This one is a multi-sport complex stadium. They did such a fantastic job. Here's a baseball stadium itself. Really nice job on it. A lot of seating for it. And then over here, they have a very small outfield fence, and it's see-through as well, which is pretty awesome. And then you have the football stadium over here, and of course, a bunch of stands for that as well. They did a really good job on that itself. And then they did a good job on the outside as well with all the buildings to make it look a little bit more realistic. But overall, they did a really good job on this multi-sports complex. This is the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is really nice, especially taking a look at it from home plate. You got the bridge in the background. Over in left field, you can see the city. I think they did a really good job on this. You can see over here in right field where the bridge is, it comes down right over here. This is very custom, probably took them a while to do, and then it goes into the road itself. That looks really great. Here's the parking lot as well. You got parking garage right here. And overall, I mean, the stadium looks really nice as well. I like this little area where it kind of divides the seating. They did a good job on that. Very custom. Nice little shady seating as well. They have the lights that don't work. And in left field, I like this right here. It reminds me of, I believe it's called TD Ballpark, which is where the Toronto Blue Jays played last season, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, overall, a really fantastic job on the stadium. Here's the next one we are taking a look at. This one looked really great. Starting things off in right field, I really like it over here with the buildings in the background over there. They did a great job with the road alongside that as well, with the scoreboard on top. Looks really great. Center field, I love the giant scoreboard there. That looks so fantastic. With the little bleachers over here with the concessions on top. In left field, you have concessions over here, and you got the bleachers on top. In the background, you have more concessions, a road here, and bleachers on top of the concessions with a couple buildings in the background. Overall, really good job on the stadium. Here's the next stadium we're taking a look at. This one is gorgeous. I think they did such a great job. Starting things off in left field, you got the nice McNeil Park sign over here. I think that looks just so really good, especially with the baseballs on either side from this prop up here. That looks really nice. They have a couple retired numbers. Number 69, nice. And I really like the bleachers with a high brick wall. That looks so awesome. I like the corner scoreboard right over there. Center field looks so fantastic, especially with the bridge in the background. Looks really nice. All of the trees and the terrain. In right field, I love that. It looks so old and rustic. You got the fountains in front and the bridge right here with a couple of signs and scoreboards on it as well. overall, a really nice stadium. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. I really like the shape on this. It's a very interesting shape. Reminds me of those multi-sports complexes, but I think they did a great job. I like the airplane flying up above it and in left field. That looks so cool with the stage, all the bleachers over here. And then above the buildings, you have the floating stands all the way around. I mean, watching the baseball game from here would be pretty fun. It would be hard to catch a home run or anything, but pretty cool. And over here in left field, you have a bunch of concessions. They did a good job on that little concourse area. Overall, I think it's a pretty good ballpark. Good job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This is a concept stadium for the Tampa Bay Rays. So of course I had to showcase this one. This is a retractable roof. That looks so awesome with the light above. Too bad it doesn't work. MLB The Show, come on. Here we go, taking a look at center field. I really like this area, and the concourse up here looks so fantastic, and all of the palm trees to keep that tropical feel, the Florida vibes, you know. And then taking a look at left field, it looks fantastic as well. I think this is one of my favorite Rays stadium concepts that I've seen. Overall, I think they did a really nice job on the stadium. Here's the next stadium we're taking a look at. If I'm not mistaken, JetBlue Park is the home of the Boston Red Sox spring training and one of their minor league affiliate teams. I think they did such a good job remaking the stadium. You got the little green monster in left field. They did a great job with that, with the little bleachers up there and over here as well. Looks really nice. In right field, you of course have more bleachers, keeping that tropical feel because it is in Fort Myers, Florida. You got the parking lot over here. I like that they added the lights in the parking lot, something not many people do. You got a bunch of trees all the way around. You got a bunch of practice fields, you know, because spring training and stuff like that. Overall, I think they did a really good job on recreating JetBlue Park. Great job. Here's the next one we're taking a look at. This one is so awesome. It's the Grand Canyon baseball field. Could you imagine that, playing baseball in the Grand Canyon? I mean, they did a really good job with the terrain. I really like it. I like this over here because it's like in the Grand Canyon, I think of, you know, tourists and stuff. So having a train all the way around, that's pretty cool. And imagine touring the Grand Canyon while watching the baseball game on a train. Man, that would be living the life. Taking a look at right field, I think it looks really nice with the concessions. You got the sign Grand Canyon Park, really nice job. Heated here sign in the background with the scoreboard, and in left field, it looks awesome as well. I think they did a really good job on the stadium, which, speaking of a really good job on stadiums, check out one of these videos on the screen right now because they did a really good job on the stadiums. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video.